time.
Let's go!
You guys!
Has anyone in this room ever been in love? Well, I'm 13 and I'm fucking in love. There might be people that think I'm too young or that I don't know what love is. Well, maybe you're right, but probably not. I would love to welcome you all to a kingdom ruled by one. Here in this kingdom, all the men want to be him and all the ladies want to be with him. I present to you a poem called King. Every time I look into his eyes, my heart goes all weird and my stomach fucks itself over. Every time I get a notification that says his name, I smile at the glow of my screen. Did you pick up on how I said notification? Yeah, well, all of our communication is through those little things we cherish so much, but what the fuck does that matter? Because I really like this kid. Not love, though. I don't fall in love. So we text a lot, and we've recently started to FaceTime. Wow, a step up, I think to myself. I've always liked the sound of his voice. So we end up FaceTiming for like 3 hours maybe, and at this point, I'm ready to start calling this boy baby, but every time I ask to hang out, all he says is maybe. But it's okay because I really like this kid, but not love. I don't fall in love. So our FaceTime calls start to become more regular and I start to become happier because all I want to do is spend some time with this kid. In person would be great, but I know that won't happen. I try to tell him I love him and he goes, girl, you best be capping. He's pretty cringy, but it's okay because I really like this kid. Not love. I don't fall in love.
Period.
So now it's spring and I'm developing this thing more than I thought was ever possible. It's kind of scaring me because he's got me in his pocket, and when I'm in someone's pocket, it's like I'm their property. He owns me and he didn't even know it. I wondered if he knew that when he texted me, he'd make me feel like there wouldn't be a next. I wonder if he knew that when I called him every single time, I'd continue to fall for him in his beautiful brown eyes. He drove me crazy because he was so damn lazy. He would never try. I was always the one to drive. But it's okay because I really like this kid, but not love. I don't fall in love. Now we're back in school. I just had one hell of a summer. I thought I didn't care anymore, but little did I know the spell I was about to be under. We had no classes together, but now we talk every single day. He was always my last goodnight. You know the one, before you turn out the light and all of a sudden you're no longer in a fight with the demons in your mind. Well, we still didn't talk in person. He was probably embarrassed of me, but it's all good because I really like this kid, but not love. I don't fall in love. I'm slowly starting to grow out of this phase. I've been trying to do this for over 365 days because this kid just makes my mind go ablaze. All I want to do is love him, but the thing is that I know he'll never love me back. I wouldn't be the Bea Chirazi who I am today if it weren't for the king. It's always about him, and although I know he cares, it feels like all he does is sit there and let us peasants stare. He was the first person I've ever voluntarily shared my singing with. I'm reclusive when it comes to that kind of stuff, so it was a huge step for me, and all he said was, that was good. I remind him every day of how much he means to me. I go out of my way to make sure he's constantly okay, and all I get was, that was good. Come on, I know you. I've been trying so hard to release myself from this pain, but all I do is run back to you, and I don't even like running. You make me feel like I'm the only one that matters. I think for a second maybe he feels the same, but I honestly doubt that. It breaks my heart knowing that you're gonna find a girl who you adore one day. She's gonna be the apple of your eye and you're gonna love her the way I love you. She's gonna be the one who gives you butterflies, whose eyes you could stare until the end of time. You wanna be with for your whole fucking life. She's gonna be the one who you love, and it kills me knowing how small the chances that I'll be hurt.
We love you, Bea.
Fuck, why can't you just love me? I can be as good as her, I promise. Just tell me what I have to do because I've been so ready to commit to you. You make me beyond happy, and even though now we hang out in person, I still can't get over the fact that you might not care. What if you don't? What a waste of my time and my love. After telling you that you're the king every single day, I deserved a little more of an, oh my gosh, Bea, I'm so proud of you for getting over your huge fear of judgment and sharing your singing with me. It was good. Maybe that's what you thought, but would it kill you to fucking type it out? Maybe even do the unspoken and call me first to tell me? No, because you're the king and you do what you want. Maybe you don't love me because I'm not skinny and I have a small butt. Maybe it's because I'm obsessed with Sway Lee and I talk about him a lot. I don't know, but I know you probably don't love me. I've wanted to die because of you, and I remember times that the only reason I'm alive is because of you. I've been trying to ignore this side of you, but my mind is starting to not let me anymore. You're running on -1 chances, and all I'm trying to do is see if you care. Of course you don't, but it's okay because I really love this kid.